Are flat earth people real, or is it a troll movement with maybe a few brain-dead people who truly believe in it? I watched a video where some flat earth idiots spent several $1,000s on a machine that proved that in fact the earth is round. They promptly stopped recording after the realization. I know a few flat earthers socially. They are serious. Bunch of people with oppositional defiant disorder. Of course they are real, there's a lot more than a few of them. I think it's a mix. There are definitely some people out there that truly believe it, but there are also people that are playing along, making fun of trolling the true believers. Head over to Instagram and check the NASA page and peruse the comments for 2 minutes. Stupidity has spread like a wildfire. We really are doomed. An old coworker was a flat earther. He was also a 911 truther and a moon landing denier. Weird dude. Sadly, P.T. Barnum once said you can never go broke underestimating the stupidity of the American public. And flat earthers didn't even exist yet. One guy did build his own steam-powered rocket to prove it's flat. Lol rip. My son told me there is a conspiracy theory that the government created the flat earth theory to make all conspiracy theories seem insane. It was an interesting thought. The flat earthers I've encountered are serious. What I don't get, though, and the birds aren't real people, seems to have started as a joke, but is starting to take on true believers. I've got a family member who is a flat earther. She really believes the earth is flat. You have greatly underestimated the number of free-range idiots on planet Earth. People try to contend with, and refute, flat earth as if it were a cohesive scientific theory and are constantly frustrated. But if you start to approach flat earth as a faith-based belief with a scientific facade, it becomes easier to understand why flat earthers won't listen to scientific evidence for a spherical earth. If you look under the hood of flat earth, there's a lot of religious people involved. Mostly Christians, who really like the idea of a unique earth with a domed firmament. It's quite similar to medieval Christian ideas about the cosmos, because it requires a big God-shaped hope to design it and make it all work. To a scientific mind, a flat earth is an intolerable idea because there isn't any evidence for it, and plenty to the contrary. To a religious mind, the idea that everything just is and wasn't created by anything other than physical forces can be just as intolerable. There's also the desire to hold secret knowledge that only a chosen few perceive. It's a very seductive idea, and again very prevalent in faith-based groups. My mom flirted with the idea after going down a YouTube rabbit hole. She started talking to me about it and I got livid. She asked why I was mad that she was questioning it. I told her because you are directly and personally insulting me. I work in GIS and I deal with spatial projections, GPS data, and low-s calculations every day that consider the shape of the earth. If the earth is flat, then I'm either a liar who is in on keeping the secret, and why the hell would it be kept secret? Or I'm an ignoramus who does all this extra math and don't know any better. So I'm either a liar or an idiot. And we live in Huntsville, and I have many friends who work for NASA or missile defense. Every one of them knows the earth is round. Are they all deceitful liars or idiots? Yes, it pisses me off that you would believe some bullshit you watched on YouTube versus people who deal with it every day at work. I don't know if I convinced her, but she hasn't brought it up to me anymore. It turns out, she was incapable of understanding gravity and couldn't understand how water could stick to a globe. I tried explaining that up and down were relative, and down was toward the center of the earth no matter which part of the earth you were standing on, and her eyes just glazed over. Have they never been on an airplane or been to the coast? Also, do they believe all the pictures of Earth from space are fake? I used to know a trained engineer who fully believed this nonsense. There's a great documentary called Behind the Curve made by non-flat earthers that takes an objective look at the flat earth movement. It's really fascinating and goes into their beliefs and why they hold them so strongly despite so much evidence to the contrary, which they themselves produced through a couple of experiments that they run. My guess is some people are acting to capitalize off it somehow. Make money off everyone watching you thinking you're insane. It is serious, but it's not really its own thing anymore. All the conspiracy theories got rolled up into the Q stuff.